Okay, YouTubers, here we are. My version 1 Predator powered Jeep. This Jeep was done late 2015. I just recently put different tires on. Kind of changed my mind about, I guess, keeping it all military looking. This is an M38A1. Just decided to go with a different look, I guess. A lot of people were commenting about how old the tires are, you ought to replace them, but you know, they kind of went along with the theme of the whole thing. I didn't restore it. I didn't want to. Just wanted it to, you know, tell the story of its life. So I'm not sure if it was actually in a war anywhere or not, but there's some different interesting stuff on it. There's a star right there where there was a star originally at one point, but then on the hood you can see where the paint has cracked here on the hood. It says U.S. Army and then 2A2192 or something. So those are some of the original numbers that were on the Jeep. I just like that aspect of it. So I could restore it. Everything's available, but I like the patina, if you will. So anyway, getting to it, when I started this project, I had a lot of thoughts of what was I gonna do with it to power it. Yeah, I could have, you know, spent the money to do all original, but I guess I didn't. I wanted the outside to look all original, but I guess I've changed that, obviously, with putting different tires on. But anyway, this is, like I said, the version 1 of my repowered history, I guess, if you call it that. Originally I had thought of putting a what did I get? It's a Yamaha Ventura, I believe, 5-speed shaft drive motorcycle engine. I still have it. Then I found out what it cost to purchase one of those carburetor diaphragms, like $100, $150. So I kind of bailed on that idea, but then somewhere down the road I saw where someone did that with a Honda motor, put it in a Jeep, which was pretty cool. But then you get the 5 speeds of the transmission of the motorcycle with 3 speeds of the original transmission of the Jeep. So that was an interesting setup. But anyways, this is my version. Initially had set it up the way you see it now, and then I later put on a turbo, and I don't know, I wasn't an expert on that necessarily. It did make a difference. I don't know if it was really creating any kind of boost or not, but I did notice a difference where it was maintaining better RPM to keep this clutch engaged. But anyways, long story short, saw a guy at a car show. He had drawn up a little sketch of how I should set it up, and maybe I'll go back to that at some point, but for now this is the way it's looking. I prefer the tone of the exhaust this way. It's a little louder. I like it the way it sounds now. But anyways, moving right on here, so this is a Predator 670, a V-twin, 22 horse. What I have here is a centrifugal clutch that you can see right there, the big round silver thing, rated for 44 horse. That's mounted on a jack shaft that is keyed for both the pulleys coming off the engine, and then the pulley, the clutch came with the pulley built into it, and then that shaft is keyed for that. And then down below here, going into the transmission, I bought a collar from Grainger with the same number of splines for the input shaft of the trans. Had a machinist get rid of the splines on the one end, and then slid a keyed shaft in, and then welded it to the collar to adapt that collar shaft setup. Oops, sorry about the fingers. Get that set up for the belts. I attempted to make the belts the same length, both here coming off the motor and down to the transmission. I think I was off, I don't know, an inch or a half inch. But anyways, this has been together for a while. Unfortunately, during my messing around with the turbo, oil spilt on the clutch mechanism inside here, so the clutch doesn't grab like it used to. I've tried everything. I should just take it apart, spend the money, and put new clutches on the inside. Like, I don't know, last time I checked it was like $130 or something. Might be more than that by now. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Something else I've done to modify this, I think trying to think what I did. I bypassed the governor. I think all I did was put a zip tie somewhere. I don't remember where, but I have a tack, and at one point I saw that she was winding up to about 5,500. So I think this motor is what normally set at 35. I think I had wound it up the one time to about 55. I cannot see where I bypassed that, but I think all I did was just put a zip tie in the spring that controls the governor. Anyways, and this is left over. I don't remember where I put my little locking mechanism to hold this cover down. I had the turbo spilling into here, but that's what that's all about. But you can probably see that in some other videos that are online. But before I stop videoing, I'm gonna start it up, let you guys listen to it. I think it sounds pretty good. I got a bearing going bad somewhere. You hear, I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if it's one of these pillow block bearings. I keep them well greased. Not sure what bearing it is, but it's been making noise for a couple years, so I just keep running it. Make sure it's in neutral. I want to rev it up so you guys can see that clutch engage. See if I can do that here. 700 is supposed to engage. Alright, well, next time maybe we'll drive it. The next video we'll drive it, but that's it for now. It's a fun project. I know a lot of guys are doing a lot of different things with the rigs that they got, but this is mine, and it's just a lot of fun to mess around with. I had 7 people in this bombing around the woods the one year. Good time. Alright, that's it for now.